continue after another Rockets win. CP3 and PJ Tucker at the presser.
I think we came out aggressive. Luckily, we got a core group of guys who was here last season. We remember playing those guys and losing game 2. So we just wanted to come out with high energy and be focused and be ready to play.
Chris, Coach mentioned how you guys have this next level of focus and you're locked in, but it also looks like you guys are imposing the pace, kind of slowed it down, especially you and James when you're getting to your spots methodically and controlling the pace of the game. Is that kind of your game plan?
Actually, we try and pick the pace up. You know what I mean? So, I think a couple really good possessions is, I think Joe Ingles, they got that steal. They got a layup from Joe, and then we got it out real quick, and Tuck got a 3. You know what I mean? For us, so we always trying to push the pace and, speed up the game.
PJ, can you talk about how much it makes constantly as you guys been together last year, kind of going through the system? You guys look, we've seen you all season, but in the playoffs, you look always confident and comfortable, trying to pick the pace up, but you look like you're in a flow and a rhythm.
Yeah, that's just, like you said, it's just us being together for a bit now. Our core, Chris and James, when they get the getting us going, when they push it, when they aggressive, it make it easy for all of us. So then me and Clint and Chris can really set our defense. We communicate well. Our first unit, we all fight, argue, talk all the time, but in the end, we all get an understanding, and that's made our defense really good, especially since after All-Star break. So it's something we still looking to get better at.
This for both of y'all now. I mean, y'all just coming off this victory, but y'all in some hostile environment. It's been a lot of talks about the fans in Utah. How do y'all keep y'all focused and stay focused on the game of basketball? With the way that the fan attention been in Salt Lake City this year.
We got a hoop. We've been there before. They had been here, we've been there, so we two teams that's very familiar with each other. For us, we got enough vets to know that we did what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to win, your home game. So game 3 is a big game for us, and we know they'll be a lot more comfortable going into their home court with their home fans. But fortunately, we've been there before.
Yeah.
A lot of designated DHOs and side-to-side actions. You guys have been able to disrupt their rhythm offensively. What's been the key to doing that in the first 2 games of the series?
Just being aggressive. Eric is doing a good job. Donovan being aggressive, fighting over the ball screens. Everybody's so used to us switching and trying to figure out a way to, kind of counter it. And then it's like a chess match. Then we counter it back. They want to do the hard slips. We just fight through all the screens and get over, and all our guards have been doing a good job of that. So having a low man to be able to secure the basket, to make sure that the big can't slip out too, always helps. But it's our communication, our aggressiveness.
Chris, it seems like you guys are in a really good rhythm right now. Do you feel like this is the best y'all have played all season? Are you where you want to be?
We still can improve. Hell, I just looked at the thing. I had 6 turnovers. You know what I mean? So as good as our defense has been, if we can keep them out of transition and limit our turnovers, we can be even better. But I like how our defense is growing. We're talking, we're communicating. Clint was amazing.
You know
what I mean? At the end of that first half, those blocks that he had, back to back was huge, because when we get stops and we get out in transition, now we're tough, because how you gonna stop James in transition? Then you got Clint at the rim, and then you got all the shooters out there. So that's when we at our best.
PJ, this is the second consecutive blowout victory for you guys. That team came in as the best defensive team in the last 6 weeks or whatever. And my question is just can you feel in these games so far the moments where you really are frustrating those guys? Where it's not just a win; it's a whooping at times.
It's crazy. We always just focus on us. We never really focus on other teams. We don't really focus on what they're doing. We always just talk about us, because we think if we take care of us, then I said this and they kind of just messed up my quote. But when we do what we do, I don't think anybody can beat us, and that's a fact. I don't care. We come out every night. We talk. We communicate. And when our 2 guys get going and they're aggressive, we're tough.
PJ, even with the success you guys had the other night,
Yeah,
They just take the little part.
Yeah, a little bit apart.
PJ, even with the success you guys had the other night, you didn't hit a lot of open threes collectively early in the game. Tonight you did. How important was that to establishing the kind of pace you want to play with tonight, getting those open threes and getting an early lead?
Well, when they want to just kind of get James going downhill, we're going to get those shots. That's a shot that's open. You know, they want to try to take Clint away and try to pull over to try to double James. So when we knocked down those shots early, you know, they got to make an adjustment. There's no way they're going to let you keep doing that. So it's definitely a focus to try to focus and knock those down early on. And when we do, it just opens up everything else. Now they're rotating. Now we're swinging the ball and we get even more open shots. So, you know, it's definitely a focus.
Thank you.
30-plus point playoff triple doubles.
God.
LeBron might not be in the playoffs, but he's on pretty much every playoff board. 12. That's almost more than the rest combined. Oscar Robertson, Russell, James. Okay, Charles. Way to get in there. Mavericks legend, and I say that because he was there on first night for who knows what reason. Will Chamberlain. I was like, I missed you during. I saw him in the hallway when he came back. I was like, I missed you during all those years in Dallas.
Yeah.
With him and Scottie Pippen with the Mavericks.
That his love for Texas outside of San Antonio.
Yeah, his love for Mark Cuban's jet that flew him to Texas.
And
look,
Dirk's heroes, man.
Right. You know, it's funny because the Rockets a year ago, right? We know CP3, the injury. We'll never know what would have happened. But a lot of us know what it looked like was about to happen. Then they had the Melo thing and they lost the defense. Suddenly, as the season went on, did they actually become, and are we looking at a group that now is more formidable than the one that we saw a year ago? When you look at the bench they've added and some of the types of players in Fareed, Shumpert, Rivers, etc.
I think they are. And a big part is, number one, Chris Paul's healthy. The late additions of Austin Rivers, of Fareed. And Fareed was a big pickup because he is very similar to Capella. They were trying to play Nene in that backup role. Listen, he's just been playing the game a long time. The game has changed. His foot quickness, not the same as what it used to be. So it gives him a guy to play with that second unit that Montrezl can still do. He can do what Montrez was doing when he was with Houston, coming off the bench. And so they don't have to change their style of play. That's been the biggest thing for this Rockets team, is that they can play the same way straight through their lineup, even when they go to their bench.
I agree. Losing Baamute and Ariza.
Yes.
Everybody said, oh, they're in trouble defensively on the wings. And next thing you know, you see they make the changes. Look where they are now.
All right, Ricky Rubio has been looking at the back of Harden's jersey most of the night. We look at the front of him and Derek Favors.
Ricky, over here. Sorry. Hey. There's this moment in the third quarter where, you know, after so many times that Harden had scored, and you still are playing him hard. You're bodying him up. You're covering him, and you know, just got a little physical, got a little chippy. The question is like just the task of guarding Harden the way you have so aggressively. Is it frustrating? Is it difficult? Did it reach a point tonight where I don't know? There's this frustration in it all.
I mean, it is hard, but I'm not gonna quit, and we're not gonna quit. We're gonna keep playing, giving him different looks. Guys score 36 points in a regular season per game. I mean, the last one who did it probably, I don't know exactly, but probably Michael Jordan, and that says a lot. He has a lot of weapons. He can read the game really well, and we give him different looks from game one, but still it's hard, and we're gonna keep looking for ways to stop him, and we're not gonna quit. It's a playoff. He had a great game, of course, until game 3.
For either one of you guys, the team's really struggled with the outside shooting the last few games. Looks like you've gotten some decent looks, but they're just not going down. Is there anything you can attribute that to, and what can you do to kind of get the outside shooting going?
We just got to keep taking our shots. Those are shots that we normally make. I mean, they're going in and out, some of them short. So, I mean, just shots we just got to continue to take. You know, keep being aggressive, can't run away from it. Just keep being aggressive. Ricky and the guards do a good job of finding guys open in the corner and finding guys open at the top of the key, and we just got to make those shots. And I don't think it's nothing to worry about right now, but hopefully when we get back to Utah at our home arena in front of our home crowd, hopefully we can start knocking those shots down.
Fave, some of the players that usually play big roles on this team, Joe, Jay, Kyle, haven't gotten going at all this series. What are some of the things that you guys can do as teammates to maybe help them get going moving forward?
Just keep them motivated. Just keep telling them to shoot, keep telling them to be aggressive. We know what they can do out on the floor on the offensive end. They do a great job for us, and right now, we're just not making shots, and just keep everything positive. And just hope they make some shots next game, which I think they will.
How much side-to-side action you guys do in dribble handoffs? How well would you say you're doing offensively right now in terms of getting into your sets and getting the shots you actually want? Yes, you guys have been getting those open shots, but are you happy with the way you're executing offensively to get those shots?
No, I think we're getting pretty good shots. Like I said before, we're just not making them right now. Ricky do a good job of setting up the offense for us and being aggressive, going to the paint and finding guys. We just got to make those shots for him. And, once we do that, things will be easier for him and things will open up for Donovan and, we'll play much better.
For both of you guys, what's coming from their side is that they don't feel like they've done anything yet. They still have to go there and get it done. How do you view your situation down 0-2 going back there?
Well, this is serious. Until there's no 4 wins in their side, we're still alive. And they play really good, but I think it was more us not playing with confidence. And I think we have to play with confidence on both ends of the court. And we haven't had any good stretch where we feel the team we are. And watch film, get better. And Utah is tough to beat us over there. And we will try to take the advantage of playing at home and come back here with a 2-2.
Ricky, when people think about the Rockets' offense, a lot of times they think about the threes, they think about the various ways Harden scores, but just overall, like how physical is this matchup? How physical is it, maybe even for you, being like the first defender up on the break?
It's tough. I mean, they're one of the best teams scoring-wise of all time, and to beat that, first you got to score, and I think we haven't done that consistently, and then you got to play really good defense, and you got to give up something up. I mean, you can cover everything. You can be in the corner, you can be on the lob, you can be everywhere. But at least try it. I think in the second half we found a way where they were missing shots, but because they felt us for a second, and I think they didn't feel us at all the first two quarters today, and in the first game for most of the time. And it's just about us competing and trying to give us the best chance to put us in the game.
This is the second game you guys have defended Harden the way you have, defending him from behind and making him go right. Do you guys feel like there needs to be an adjustment, or are you guys satisfied with that strategy going to Game 3?
Well, we made an adjustment and we didn't defend as much as we did in Game 1. Of course, some looks. We're gonna, like I said, he's one of the best scorers of all time, and we're gonna keep finding ways, or trying to find ways to make his scoring hard, and he's gonna make shots regardless what we do. He scored 36 points, like I said, in the season, but it's about us believing in what we do, and I think we haven't buy in 100%. And if you're not 100%, you already lose the battle. So we just have to really be the team that we are. We're a pretty good team and with great guys, but it's about man up and play defense.
Aquí en español, ¿qué ajustes tienen que hacer para ya conseguir la victoria? Y también, ¿qué tan difícil es defender a Harden, que puede leer la defensa, encesta triples, termina en el aro, hace el pase correcto? Y esa es tu tarea por ahora, ¿no?
Bueno, algunos ajustes como hemos hecho el Game 1, el Game 2, que no han salido como esperábamos y tendremos mucho que ver, ¿no? Mucho vídeo que ver para corregir todos los errores que hemos hecho. Y la defensa en Harden es difícil. Claro que es difícil, pero no vamos a parar. Vamos a seguir intentando dándole diferentes defensas para poder hacerlo más difícil. Él va a anotar sí o sí, pero que no anote, hoy ha hecho 32 puntos en 24 tiros, que tire más que anote, ¿no? Entonces estamos haciendo una cosa buena, que es mantenerlo fuera de la línea de tiro libre, pero todo lo demás, ¿no?
Ricky mentioned you guys didn't feel like you were playing with confidence. What was kind of the mindset of the team at the beginning when Harden starts hitting threes, Tucker starts hitting threes, Gordon starts hitting threes, and it just kind of seemed like it kind of built upon itself? What was the mentality of the team as Houston was expanding its lead that early in the game?
I think the way they set the tone, it wasn't on offense, it was on defense. They set the tone on defense, playing really hard the first 3-4 plays. We got, 3-4 turnovers, and that's hard to play with a team where you're not scoring, you lose the ball, and then you got to play in transition. So I think we got to learn from them. We got to set the tone like they did to us, and then on defense, just play hard. Like I said, you can't be everywhere. You gotta give up something up and play with the odds. And I think we have one of the best coaching staff looking for the best odds to put us in a place where we can win the game. It's about winning one game, not the series in just one game. So we gotta play by play. We can't be thinking, oh, we gave up a 3, I'm not gonna keep doing our game plan. They're gonna make shots. They're one of the best teams scoring. So we just have to believe in what we do as a team.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.